Good morning, everyone. All right. We are going to make a hard turn to maternal health, so come on this journey with me. My name is Courtney Williams. I am co-founder and CEO of Emagine Solutions Technology. So excited to be here with you today to talk about some innovation in maternal health that is happening right here in Arizona. We're based in Tucson. Excited to tell you about the Journey pregnancy platform. So let's start off talking about some facts. Did you guys know that the US is currently the most dangerous place in the developed world to give birth? And it's getting worse. Let's take a show of hands. Who knows where Arizona ranks with regard to the other 50 states with the maternal health crisis? Does anybody have an idea? Feel free to raise your hand. Let's get some interaction going here. Yes, in the back. You are so close. We are actually 44th out of 51 for maternal health outcomes. And so if you think that this issue does not affect you, that is actually incorrect, because maternal health is a public health problem. It's a community problem that we all are facing. So I hope that you listen up to a potential solution for this. One of the issues that contributes to the maternal health crisis is a condition called preeclampsia. This is essentially a blood pressure condition that happens in pregnancy after around week 20, and it affects 1 in every 20 pregnancies in our country. People that get preeclampsia, actually, it doesn't end with pregnancy, because they are 3 to 4 times more likely to have heart issues later on in life. And this is really the showstopper. This one condition accounts for 1/3 of all maternal health costs in our country right now today. So this is definitely one that we need to pay attention to and find a solution for. So we at Emagine Solutions Technology are developing a platform to help patients and their clinicians identify it sooner. And it's called the Journey Pregnancy. So this is an AI-driven remote patient monitoring platform that is your companion for a safe pregnancy. And I'll tell you what it entails. It starts with our patient app. It's just called the Journey Pregnancy. This is a freemium app that is currently available on iOS and Google Play. And people download this app when they find out they're pregnant. They log and track their blood pressure, their mood, their symptoms of pregnancy, and a host of other things about their maternal health. Then, in addition to logging and tracking their symptoms, they can connect their wearable devices, such as their Fitbit or blood pressure cuff, and they can get health insights on our app that are specific to them and their health journey. They can connect with our personal virtual doula, which I'll tell you about in a few, and they can also share their care journey, not just to their electronic health record, but also to their care team. So it can be daunting going into a maternal health journey, and a lot of people, it can be a serious time talking about logging blood pressure and things like that. But to keep people engaged and people excited about their health journey, we add in some fun, entertaining features as well, such as the ability to have custom storybooks featuring your baby as a main character. Also the ability to see your future baby's face as they grow through the years, custom lullabies for your nursery playlist, these types of features that are interactive that get people excited about using the app and excited about their health journey. But in addition, I want to call out one really specific one where we've integrated a technology to be able to use a 50-second selfie to capture some health information such as your blood pressure, your heart rate, etc., without the need of any device, right there on the app with your cell phone camera. And we really feel like this kind of technology is the future, because a lot of people go into pregnancy, they've never used a blood pressure cuff, they don't know how to take their blood pressure, or potentially a blood pressure cuff doesn't fit them. And so this, we hope, really will start to lower the barrier to important health information for people to be able to understand their biology better. So in our app, something that sets us apart is the fact that we have Aria. And Aria is your personal virtual doula. She, in quotes, is a 24/7, always on virtual chatbot. And so people interact with Aria to ask basic questions about their pregnancy wellness throughout their prenatal care. And this is important because people oftentimes have questions that they either don't have time to ask their doctor in that 7 to 15-minute visit that they have for prenatal care, or things come up at 2 o'clock in the middle of the night and you don't know what to do. This is not a substitute for medical care, but we believe that this is a tool that people can use to help understand what questions to ask their doctor or their care team when they have those precious prenatal visits that are sometimes, especially early on, few and far between. So we've talked a lot about the patient side of this, and this is really a patient-facing technology. However, there is a provider side to this equation. And so if the patient and provider have both opted in, providers can actually see their patient's healthcare journey in real time, seeing their real-time blood pressure, blood glucose, those types of readings of their patients right there on our platform. It's a web-based portal that folks can log into, or they can get automated reports. So this is really important. We hope, as prenatal care continues to change and evolve, where doctors can use this to manage risk stratification and be able to see their patients, have a view into them between visits. So we talked initially about the fact that there is a prenatal care crisis, and you'll hear a lot about, the problem of, the maternal health crisis in this country. There are very few solutions that are being talked about, and so we pose ours as a potential solution to this. It's going to take a lot to fix the maternal health crisis, but this is one data-driven way that we think can. It also can help hopefully reduce bias as well in the medical system as folks are going through a prenatal care journey. Patients specifically also love this because it gives them insight into what's happening with their body as they're going through pregnancy. It gives them a sense of agency as they go through and be able to advocate for themselves when they speak with their doctor, and that can be really powerful. So our platform is part of remote patient monitoring, and this is a really fast-growing trend here in our country and really in general in the world. This idea of remote patient monitoring is catching on. It's almost $100 billion industry. It's growing really quickly. We're obviously focused on maternal health and sort of the preeclampsia and hypertension area, focusing first on these 4 million pregnancies that happen in the US each year, and we're already starting to dip our toes into the international markets as well because we see opportunity there too. This platform has been available for about 3 years now, and to date we've impacted over 50,000 maternal health journeys, and we're just getting started. We've won a number of awards such as SBIR, funding from National Science Foundation, funding from Department of Health and Human Services, as well as Pharrell with his Black Ambition program. Our user base is growing, and we're doing that through partnerships specifically. We have partnerships with Fitbit, Withings, iHealth, to name a few. We're also really closely aligned with the Preeclampsia Foundation because they share our mission to help educate and hopefully someday, shine light and eradicate this condition. We're also combining a lot with federally qualified health centers so that patients that need this technology most can get access. One other piece that I would be remiss to not mention is everybody's talking about AI, and our app is very, very AI focused. One of the pieces of that is a technology we developed with National Science Foundation support that we call our personalized preeclampsia score. So right here on the app, our app users are able to understand their individualized risk for this condition and get their preeclampsia score. This is not a diagnosis, but this is something that people can use to go and speak with their care team about so that they can have a plan if hopefully it doesn't happen, but if the symptoms of preeclampsia start to appear, they'll know how to act and what to and how to react. So we are a team, as I mentioned, based in Tucson. We're led by me. I'm a 2-time survivor of preeclampsia, so I'm deeply, deeply familiar with this condition from the patient standpoint and research standpoint as well. And all the rest of our team, including OBGYNs, folks from that are former Google, as well as some of the best medical device companies, they're equally committed to attacking the maternal health crisis and in this way with technology. So we have an ask here today, and I'm here on behalf of my team to do this ask. First and foremost, if you have any contacts that serve rural health, we would love to connect with them because we want to serve rural health better and in a more robust way. In addition, if you know of a technology that should be integrated into ours, we look for integration partnerships all the time. Please contact me. Research partners as well. We have research studies that are ongoing, and we're always looking to connect with universities or researchers. We have a lot of ideas about research projects that we'd like to collaborate with. And also, of course, intros to pregnant folks. If you know anybody that's on a pregnancy journey, we'd love for them to use the app and come along and be a part of our community. But more specifically, let's talk Arizona for a second, because here we are today in Arizona. We just received funding from the Arizona Commerce Authority to do a really, really cool project to provide maternity tech bundles to a cohort of Arizona pregnant folks. And we are providing a Fitbit, a free blood pressure monitor, and free access to our premium app, The Journey Pregnancy, basically in exchange for feedback about how it is to use wearable devices during pregnancy. So, please take a picture of this QR code. If you know of anybody that's pregnant, share this information with them. They can get all of these great maternity tech pieces totally for free, and be a part of a really, really revolutionary project that's happening here in Arizona. And shout out, our PI is sitting back there. She's going to be giving presentations shortly too, Dr. Sharon Thompson. So thank you so much for leading this effort for us. Anyway, with that, I would like to thank you for your attention to maternal health and for coming along on our mission to reduce maternal mortality and hopefully make maternal mortality a relic of the past. Thank you.